So I'm at Goodwill and I'm doing a little haul here. Look what I found. The big one. $2.99. Score. So I did some Goodwill shopping and I want to show you guys everything that I got. I was so excited that I found that large cold brew maker. I couldn't believe it. I was looking at teapots and I looked over and I was like, no way is there a tall cold brew maker for $3. Like, what are the odds? I was just telling you guys, you know, a couple videos back when I found the smaller one that I want to get another one possibly, and a lot of you recommended me to get another one, but I just didn't expect that I would walk in Goodwill a couple weeks later and find the big one for $3. Win! So I'm gonna show you guys what I got at Goodwill. This little thrift haul. I was gonna film a little bit more when I was in there, but it was super busy and I started just looking at stuff and I put my phone down. After I found that cold brew maker, I was just like, let me see what else I can find up in here. I got you guys propped up on my counter there, but I did get DVDs. I'm trying to, I don't know where my receipt is. The DVDs are only 99 cents at our Goodwill. I was wanting to get the rest of the Twilight. Yes, I liked the Twilight movie, so I wanted to get the whole collection. So I got Breaking Dawn. It's part 1 and 2, and then the New Moon. I have the other Twilight movies. That was the only ones that I was wanting. Lakin likes to watch the Twilight movies with me, and my mom loves them too. So when she comes over, I'm sure she'll watch all of those. I got Green Mile. This is one of my favorite movies. I might watch this tonight. And then I got, this was a double one, Olympus Has Fallen and White House Down. Again, I really like these movies as well. Then I got Over the Hedge for the Boys and Chicken Little. I love this movie. The boys have never seen it, so I was excited to get that for them. I did get these boots. These were, the sale was, blue ticket was 75% off. They were originally $9. So let me see, how much was that? I don't feel like calculating right now, you guys. Don't come for me. Originally 9 times 1. So I paid $2.25 for these. How cute are these? And these look like, I don't think they ever wore these boots. Like, the bottom doesn't look like they ever wore them. If they did, they didn't wear them often. But I thought these were super cute. I tried them on. They're very comfy. I figured these can go good. I still can wear these while it's still spring. So I got those boots. And then I got Lakin 2 pairs of pajama pants. I got him these in the men's section. They were $4.89 each. I noticed sometimes at Goodwill their pajamas are a little overpriced. I tried to find blue tags, but of course all the blue tags were sizes that were too big for him. I did get him a medium in men's. Now that I'm like looking at it, these might be too big, but he can grow into it. These are just some fleece navy blue ones. The size small in men's looks too small for him. And Lakin is literally to like here on me. That boy's gonna pass me up super quick. And then I got him this pair. He needed more pajamas, and I figured I'm gonna look at Goodwill because they grow out of them so fast. You guys know pajamas are not cheap. And then I got myself 2 shirts for work. This shirt is from Maurice's. I thought this was a nice black sweater. It's kind of long. It's super soft. It was $5.49. I figured I could even wear this with some black boots, with either, I have some black leather leggings or even like jeans. I thought that was cute. And then I got this top, was $5.49 as well. Both of the tops are a size large, but I thought the sleeves were cute. I liked the buttons, and then down here it kind of ties in the front. I thought this would be really cute with jeans as well. And I thought it'd be really cute with these boots. I saw these boots, I'm like, oh, there's my outfit. And then I have black boots for the other sweater. And I got Tank a pair of Sonic pajama pants. These were $2.99. They're just they're super soft, fleece filling. Tank loves Sonic. So I got that, and then I don't think I brought my coffee maker in. Let me go grab it. So here is the coffee maker. This one is a little bit different too. Feels And the filter looks different, and then it also has this extra piece. I have to make some more cold brew, but this is the difference. This was the first one I got that I paid like $2 for. Look at the difference. I like this big one. This one was lasting me, I want to say about 2 days. I was getting about 2 days out of this. This one will probably last me a couple days. I like this one. I'm gonna get the tape off. I don't know how many ounces this one is, and it's not, it's a different brand. It's Goodwill. That's the brand. Good. I thought it said Goodwill. Oh, it's, the top's different too. Filter. Filter's different. I don't know what this piece is. There's even, hopefully this is even the right filter for this. It's not feeling like it. No, this is not screwing in. Uh-oh. Well, you guys, it might be a bust on this one because I have no clue. I'm gonna have to look this up on Google because that's not fitting in this unless I'm doing something wrong. No. Wait. Yeah, this one's not fitting. Oh, this sucks. I'm like, I don't. Well, let me put the lid on. Mess around with it. Because maybe. Oh no. It sits right in there, so maybe this is it. This one's just a little different. Just need to see if the lid's gonna actually close. Oh, okay, it worked. I was a little nervous at first. I'm like, that's different. I have no clue what this piece is though, so I'm gonna look it up on Google. So, maybe it works. But I mean, either way, I paid $3 for it, so it's not the end of the world. And that was everything I got at Goodwill. That was my little thrift haul. I thought I would share with you guys what. Oh no. That is not all. I just realized, I looked down on the floor. I got some kitchen mats. Some kitchen rugs. They were a set. They were $4 for, they were $2 each. So there's that one. And then this long one that I'm gonna put in front of my sink. But now that I have it in here, I don't know if I like it because it's blue, but I thought it was cute. I told my mom that I had got these. I was like, if I don't like them, if I feel like they're not big enough, because I was gonna put this smaller one in front of my fridge, but I told her if they don't look right in my kitchen, I'm gonna just give them to you. So let's lay them down and see. We'll see if I like them, because if not, they can go to my mom. I unthawed this all night. I just have this chuck pot roast. This is a Angus beef roast. I have my crock pot out, so I'm gonna get that turned on. We're gonna do load. I'm just gonna do it on low. Hold on. Let's start over. Meat. How many pounds of meat do I got? 2.5. Huh? We're just gonna do low. Keep it simple. I'm running super behind this morning too because when I woke up, I kind of just laid my butt in the bed. I was slow moving, so I need to get a move on it. I'm just gonna season this up really good. Do one side, and then I need to get the boys up and start getting them ready. I think when I get off work, I'm gonna have to stop and grab me a gravy packet because I don't think I bought me a roast packet. I'm gonna have to look at my pantry, but I'm pretty sure I did it, if I remember. And then I'm gonna add 1 stick of butter and a little water. Guess what, you guys? I did find pot roast, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix this together and pour this over my roast mixture. I was like, thank goodness, I could not remember if I had one of these or not. I do still need to go to the store though, because if you guys, I've shared making a roast before, and I have no idea what that is. I like to make a gravy into mine, but you know what? What I might do this time, so I don't have to buy a gravy mixture, I think I'll just use some cornstarch and water just to like thicken it up and make my own gravy, because I don't feel like going to the store just for a gravy mix. We're doing a super fast lunch because it is 7:30. When I told you guys I was dragging this morning, I meant it. So Tank wants goldfish with peanut butter and jelly. I have a yogurt for him that he wants, and then the juice box. Samir wants the chicken nugget dunks with some chips, a juice, and he got cookies in his. Then he also has a yogurt too. And I'll probably add one more thing. I think I have some grapes in the fridge I'll add in with our lunch. This is what we're doing this morning because we are in a crunch time. I just got back home from getting the boys to school and on the bus, so I have about an hour and a half until I have to be at work. So I need to get the living room cleaned up. I just want to have it nice and clean so when I come home I don't have to clean up. Typically this is what I do before I had to work. I kind of just fix up the blankets. There's toys and stuff that was out from last night. We were playing with some toys. Samir got this grocery set, and it has the Walmart cart and all the groceries. It was 20 bucks, and it came with the cash register and all of that. So I'm just gonna pick up all of that stuff and get the living room just tidied up. And I do want to vacuum in here, so later tonight I can mop all the floors after dinner and all of that. Look at this coaster that Tank made for me. How cool is that? He made it out of I think clay, but I thought it was so cute. Living room is all cleaned up. I opened the blinds just to brighten it up in here. It looks good. All nice and clean. Olaf needs to get putting up, but the boys are not ready to let Olaf go. Look at her just over there chilling. The luxury of being a cat. So this is all clean. When I deep clean the living room, I plan to move all of the pull-ups for Samir up to his room. If you guys remember, I think like videos back I shared, I keep all of his stuff in here, but he gets quite a bit every month from the DME company. Like this is the case that he has now. I actually had to switch to a smaller size. These boxes were like a size small medium, but he's so skinny. He was kind of having some leaks, so I had to get a new prescription from the doctor to size down to this size. But now I kind of feel like these are a little tight. He's not gonna be in these for long, I don't think so, but super easy to switch. Aeroflow is really great to work with. They do everything. I messaged them like, hey, I think we need smaller sizes, and they reached out to the doctor's office, got an updated prescription, and then the next shipment we got these sizes. So that's what I plan to do when I do the deep clean. You can get up in your bed, look out the window, be nosy. And then when I do that, we're gonna find a better system for the toys, because I have been allowing them to have some toys down here to play with. And they usually do good about picking everything up, but we were up really late last night and I was like, it's time to go to bed, Mom. We'll just pick up the toys in the morning. But I wanna find, what I think I'm gonna do is once I move these up to their closet upstairs, I'll then move all these toys over there so they're not kind of like exposed. They'll be tucked away in that corner. And we'll go through and keep what they mostly play with, because I want them to just stick to this basket, not overflowing. I told them they could keep a basket of toys down here and the rest needs to go in their room. Oh, my hair looks crazy, but we made good time. It is 8:48. I'm gonna start getting ready for work in about 10 minutes. I'm gonna make me a cup of coffee real quick, have my coffee before I start getting ready for work, get in the shower and all that good stuff. And then later on, when I get home, I do want to start working on my kitchen. My plan is to get all the cabinets wiped down. They're pretty icky. Get those scrubbed down, wiped down, and I think I might work on my oven as well, just to kind of start getting ahead on the spring cleaning. And then, like I said, this weekend, that video for the deep clean of the living room, that'll probably go up next week, because I'm gonna actually film that this weekend. I don't know when this video is gonna get posted, so just know it's gonna come in order. It'll all make sense. I'm gonna start with the kitchen first, since it's a little bit easier, and I feel like I stay on top of the kitchen since I'm in here every day. I'm cleaning it every day. Obviously, you know, I vacuum, I clean up the living room, but I haven't moved the couches and scrubbed like the baseboards and all that in a while. That's something I do every so many months, you know, if we're being real. I don't do it as much as I should. Once a month, I do lift the cushions and kind of vacuum out what's in the couch, but I haven't actually moved those couches. It's been a hot minute, you guys, so I'm sure there's a lot of stuff back there. I'll be very shocked if it's not a lot. I try to keep the boys from eating in the living room, but sometimes we snack, we have movie nights and stuff happens. It's all right. But I'm gonna go ahead and make me a cup of coffee so I can sit down, enjoy that, and then about 9 o'clock, I'm gonna start getting my butt ready for work. I did pin the recipe on my YouTube's post. I made a post also on Facebook if you guys follow my Facebook page. What I do, I got some of this Chobani extra creamy milk, this oat milk. It is really good and it is very creamy. And then I got this Natural Bliss oat creamer. So I was in between this one, but then I was like reading reviews. A lot of people said they didn't really care for the Starbucks one, but other people recommended Natural Bliss. I do like Natural Bliss creamer. I've bought it in the past. So this is an oat creamer as well. You can do brown sugar. I'm gonna make my espresso. But if you don't want it too sweet, I would recommend taking one or the other out. So if you do add your brown sugar at the bottom, like when you're making your espresso to shake it up, I would maybe do very little of this, because this is pretty sweet on its own. I would just do the brown sugar and then just the milk by itself. But if you don't use the brown sugar, I like it with this. So I don't think I'm gonna add, I might do a tiny bit and then just do less creamer. I tried it both ways and I noticed it is sweeter if I do all three together, especially this 2 combo, since this is sugar and more sugar. Whatever works for you guys. That's the good thing. Tweak it to how you like it. What I like about this espresso machine is that it is so user-friendly, especially if you've never had an espresso machine before. I would highly recommend starting off with something like this because it is simple, you guys. You have your single cup and then you have your double cup, which is what I'll do. And then you want to make sure I keep it on high temp so I have a hot coffee. But you can also do standard temp and then a lower temp as well. And then if you don't want a single or a double, you also have what they call a manual, so it kind of goes until you stop it. So if you do the manual shot, you would just hit the power button. That's how I stop it, or I think you can hit cup as well. But this is super user friendly. You got your water reservoir back there. You always want to preheat it with your steam and your water here. And this does pull out, so you can even do your milk frothing as well. I haven't really mastered that yet, but it also does come with a single cup, and then you do have your double cup, which I'm gonna put that in there since I'm gonna do a double shot. But super user friendly. And it also comes with your coffee scoop and then your press, so you can press this down. I will link this espresso machine down in the description. So if you guys are interested in getting one, these are very affordable as well. And they're very compact, very small. They don't take up a lot of space. So I got this mason jar. I'm gonna put in just a little bit of the brown sugar. Honestly, this is a little spoon size. I don't even know if this is like a teaspoon. I'm just gonna do like 2 of those. We're gonna pour our espresso over that. And I have some cinnamon. We're just gonna do a little dash. Don't do too much. And then I'm gonna put a lid and shake it up. This lid that I have, it does have a hole because it's the lid that I use to drink out of. I'm just gonna put my finger and shake over it. I don't have mason jar lids, but you wanna shake this up pretty good. Until it gets nice and like frothy, like that. And then you're gonna pour it into another cup. That looks good already. We're gonna add some more ice. So I got some more ice. That looks good. I like to add this first. Just look at the colors. It looks so pretty when you first do it. Shake this up, and I'm gonna top it off with a little of this. Yummy. That looks so good. It looks so pretty. Let's take a moment to appreciate how pretty the coffee looks when you first add in that milk. You can top it with cinnamon. I'm not going to, but you're gonna wanna give this a nice swirl. And then I'm just gonna put this lid on. I forgot that this has a thingy on top of it. And then we got our brown sugar shaken espresso. And I don't think this lid goes on this. That's good. Again, if you need to add more cream, more milk, do whatever works for you guys. I will say this is definitely better than Starbucks, Dunkin'. Make it at home yourself. It is 8:41. I'm gonna grab my purse. I don't think I'm gonna put foundation on today. I did my, you guys know I do my own lashes, so those still look good. I might just touch up under my eye real quick before I head out the door. turn that espresso machine off. But I will check in with you guys when I get home. I do work until 3 today, so hopefully, well, I think actually 2. I'll probably end up leaving at 2. Lakin gets out of school at 3, but either way, I might leave at 2 because I don't want my roast to burn since it's been on since 7:30. Me and Lakin just got home from work and from picking him up from school. It's 3:15. Look at this roast, you guys. It is so tender. Oh, it's perfect. So I'm gonna make mashed potatoes and carrots. It's on warm right now, so it looks like it's been on warm for an hour. I think it auto sets on warm for like 2 hours once the cook time's done. I put it on 7 hours, and this is perfect. It's, oh, look at that. Yummy. So we will have that later on. Love good crockpot meals. I want to actually start doing more crockpot stuff. I have a whole chicken. You guys know I love a whole chicken in the crockpot. That's one of Lakin's favorite meals. But just other recipes and other things. So when we come home, all I have to do is like make sides.